It was like excitement, amazement.
Coming through!
We've created spaces, music, and memories while making this very unique family feel seen.
It hasn't quite fully sunken in yet.
When I'm running, I feel like I'm in a zone. My brain is basically off. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, don't stop. When I finish a race, it's like the best feeling ever. I feel like I gained something, I pushed myself a little further than I did the previous day.
You're sitting in the stands and you see, you know, why is he running with that person? And then it hits him, it's like, he can't see, he's blind. It's like, wow.
The Boyd Dotson residence is home to a loving, blended, athletic, and artistic family, including two visually impaired brothers, Clifton and Jaamir.
So Jaamir was born in 1999. Right after his birth, I noticed, you know, his eyes had a white film over them.
Jaamir was born with Peter's anomaly, a rare disorder that affects the development of the eyes. Several years later, Clifton received the same daunting diagnosis.
Today, Jaamir sees lights and shadows, and he can see colors. Clifton doesn't see anything. Clifton just sees blackness. Jaamir is a very resilient person, you know, having to deal with everything that he has dealt with. You know, you wouldn't know it.
He is a good brother, a good mentor.
He just has a really, really big heart. When we go out places, like, people know him. Like, they're like, oh, that's Jaamir, hey, Jaamir, bro. I'm like, oh, you're like a little superstar around here, huh?
4 bags, Cliffy? Clifton, he loves music, is very active, he loves sports. Having a brother that had the same visual impairment, it was somebody that could take the lead and help him out, and he was his leader. They had their own unique tribe. It's just something fascinating, and it's.
Once you meet them, you can't help but just see that these are just two kids, you know, who happen to not be able to see. And they actually do see in their own way, you know. Like one time we changed the room around or something, and Cliffy walked into the room and was like, did the couch move? And I'm like, how did you know that? He said, it sounds different in here. And I said, So just because one thing is taken away from us, it's replaced by something else, especially for children who are born this way. There's nothing disabled for them. It's us. You know, it's the world that sees a disability, not the kids themselves.
Clifton surprises me every day with his music, and about 2 years old, I bought him a travel Kawasaki keyboard. Everywhere he went, he just was on it, and you know, at some point I noticed he was starting to string together notes, and that's when I really knew that he really had some musical chops.
Okay, good. It worked.
No, that was fantastic. I could just hear Megan Thee Stallion now.
When I start playing, I just enter a zone. I just let whatever emotions that I'm feeling at that moment dictate the music.
Clifton's beats are really good. Personally, when I hear them, I'm speechless.
He wants to be great, and he knows he wants to be great, and he knows that to be great, you have to put in the work, and he's putting in the work.
Despite facing many challenges, this humble family sticks together while pursuing dreams. I want to support their unlimited potential while making several modest living spaces more safe, interactive, exciting, and empowering.
For me, I think somebody watching my story and seeing what I've been able to do even without sight, I hope that'll tell them that they can do whatever they want to do as long as they have the motivation, as long as they put their mind to it.
Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. I'm right here. What's up, Boyd boys?
There's a knock at the door. You get up and it's George to the rescue, and it's just like, it's kind of surreal.
You know, you're out there and you don't let anything deter you from your goals and your dreams. I was just like, I got to meet this guy. Let's share this story and let's fix up their house.
It's nice to be seen and for them to be seen. And you guys are making that happen.
George to the Rescue is sponsored in part by 3M Claw, heavyweight hanging solution.
Tracy Pearce! Oh! So excited to see you.
I'm back. I'm Tracy Pearce with Pearce Design Group. Got a call from George and the team, and I couldn't say no to this one.
The fact that we're doing design for two boys who are visually impaired, for a designer, you're like, how on earth are we going to pull this off? But if anyone can do it, you can.
For them to actually enjoy this space, we need a lot of tactile elements in there, texture, and make sure some of their furniture layout is possibly similar to what they already have. They're
Right.
very familiar with that.
Yep.
So when they do return home, I want it to feel like home when they walk back in the door.
So the house itself, it's a 4-bedroom ranch style home, and it's got 6 people living in it.
I want to make the house a little more cozy. They had a lot of furniture in here, and we're gonna get them a little softer pieces.
We're gonna paint these walls.
We're considering adding some darker paint colors into this space. They navigate spaces by touching. So
Oh, yeah.
the boys navigate the house by touching the walls. So the idea is to paint the walls a little bit of a darker color. It'll be very easy to wipe and clean fingerprints.
No, we're gonna keep their furniture, repurpose their furniture.
So I like their furniture, but I like it in the garage.
I like it too, yeah.
We're gonna do a really cool man cave out there, maybe like a little a vintage recording studio vibe.
Oh, out there?
That's what I want to do.
Get some stuff out of the boys'
yeah.
bedrooms.
We're gonna make their garage an extension of their living space.
There actually is no demo in this project, but it is going to be very paint heavy. So that means a lot of prep. We're bringing in the team from Oceanside Painting to help us out.
We got the phone call about this project, and we never say no. Who doesn't love a George to the rescue?
We're looking at doing the boys' bedroom. Okay. We want to do the living room, dining room, and then the garage.
You sure that's it?
No, I mean, you know, Tracy. Come on. Guys, the team from Oceanside Painting is kicking butt. They are tackling every space, walls, ceilings, you name it. So I'm gonna go around ahead of them, look for any holes I can find where screws or nails may have been in the wall. And I promise you, my friends, this thing right here, this all-in-one high-strength small hole repair, this is the Swiss Army knife of patchwork. When repairing holes, the first thing you want to do is you want to clean up the hole. Remove any loose pieces of paint or debris. Then you squirt in the spackle. The spackle already has the primer mixed in. You make it nice and smooth, as smooth as you can. Pro tip, it's all right to leave it a little proud. Better to have it proud than too deep. Let it dry. Once the sanding's done, the job is done. I'm armed, I'm dangerous, and I'm looking for holes.
George to the Rescue is sponsored in part by 3M. For more information, go to 3mdiy.com.
So we got 2 manuals, one up top, and we have foot pedals. So, yeah.
To help support Clifton's musical journey, I know that expert mentorship will go a very long way. So we have set up a very special father-son meet and greet with Moses and Matthew Whitaker. Matthew is an acclaimed 23-year-old blind musician who has performed on many of the world's most iconic stages, including Carnegie Hall and the Apollo Theater. The Boyds and the Whitakers have a lot in common, and I have a feeling this will be the beginning of a very special musical friendship.
Nice to meet you, Matthew. Nice to meet you.
When he first started playing, he was doing the 2-finger thing. Most kids play with the 2-finger thing.
Yep.
And then he came home one day from the nursery, and he started playing some of the nursery rhymes that he heard. So he was playing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, but he was playing with both hands. So that's when we knew that he had a gift.
I met Stevie Wonder when I was about 10 years old at the Apollo Theater, and he had a shirt that had a Braille on it, and it said, "Just be you." And that has stuck with me ever since. Just be you, just be you. Something that I had to learn. Speak up for yourself. Always speak up for yourself.
Matt wasn't always like that, but we had to tell Matt, I can't be there all the time for you. So you're gonna have to advocate for yourself. And now, he won't stop. but it's a good thing though, it's a good thing.
Talking to the Whitakers is honestly just like talking into a mirror, discussing some of the challenges and shared experiences. And meeting Moses, a father who knows what it's like to walk in the shoes that we walk in, is very rewarding and very sentimental.
So This keyboard I use a lot for different sounds. With this sound, I have a strings, pad, and choir in my left. And watch this.
Whoa.
You hear the choir more, right?
Yeah. Whoa. Today was really like fun and exhilarating. Not only because there was a lot of firsts, but like it was really nice to know that somebody else had similar experiences.
You do whatever progression you want.
Oh, it's gonna get messy. I'm just gonna.
It's all right. Musically, he's killing it. He would play something, and I would just be like, "Wow, like he's nailing it."
Just watching them jam out, man, that was, I don't think I've been more proud.
Shout out to Mr. George. You know, I am grateful to be a part of the show. I would love to continue to stay in touch and jam more with Clifton. Right.
Looking to hang a heavyweight mirror, art, frame, or other home decor up to 65 pounds? You can trust the strength of the 3M Claw drywall picture hanger and spot marker to hang your heavy projects with ease. The engineered hardened steel claws lock securely into drywall anywhere. Leave the tools, studs, and regrets behind.
Oh, yes! I almost took out an ankle on that one. Oh, all's good.
Please be careful. We still need you.
What do we got?
So today we're inspired. We're going to do some Braille art. So I have a little DIY for George and I to do today.
Who doesn't have a good time doing arts and crafts with Tracy Pearce?
Cliffy, when he wakes up in the morning, I was told the first thing he does is go right to producing music. He says he's in the zone, so
That's it. He gets up, he's got that music in his mind, and he's like, I gotta get in the zone. And so we are literally creating the zone for him to get into.
We're learning Braille, both George and I. It's pretty cool. We are making some high contrast colors with both the black and white. I know Jaamir can see in high contrast, so I thought that would be great for him as well.
I've always wanted to have a cooking show, so this is as close as we're ever gonna get on George to Rescue. We have one down.
We're in.
We're in. We're in. It is time to get this house decorated, and we have a lot to do. We got a lot of rooms that we gotta hit. So we're hitting living room, dining room, the boys' bedroom, plus the garage.
It's all hands on deck today. Marty stopped by. He installed our window treatments from Miltex. We had Paul from Elite brought by our upholstered headboards. Frankie Bachman and his crew were hanging light fixtures. We are not slowing down till we get it done.
I won't let this train slow down.
No way. We gotta keep
Coming through.
George, look at these stairs John put in
Literally,
over the weekend.
From the first step into the garage, already an improvement. Yeah. Safety first, obviously, but look how beautiful it is. It was just a platform before. No railing, nothing.
So steps prior were not to code. It was a big drop down. John Tim knocked it out of the park with these stairs. We didn't even know he was here. He was stealth in and out over the weekend, and it was pretty awesome.
And then this space is multi-purpose, right? I mean, I see we got the TV on the wall, we got the weight bench.
For the garage, I really wanted a man cave / music studio. Also, Jaamir likes to exercise, so I'm going to incorporate some workout area.
How do these work? Oh yeah, I'm feeling it in my shoulders. As is always the case with you, you can't stop at just the bedroom or the garage. You did this entire, like you walk in, you've touched everything.
It is a family of 6. So I swapped for a comfy leather sectional. The wallpaper was a must-have on my list. I really wanted a pop on that wall. It's peel and stick, so when they get tired of it, they can peel it right down.
Tracy picked this beautiful piece of art. It's a little heavy. That's not gonna stop us from getting this thing up on the wall, lickety-split.
We have the claw.
We got the claw.
So
everyone should put one of these in their toolbox right now. Come in everything from 15 pounds, 25 pounds, 45 pounds, 65 pounds. You don't need a hammer. The best part about the claw is that it is quick and easy and it holds strongly. All you gotta do is push with your fingers. There's no tools, there's no studs, and it's up.
Voila.
And it truly is a voila moment.
My vision for Cliffy and Jaamir's bedroom was organize it a little better. They were lacking tons of storage, so we added a tall armoire. I also have rolling bins underneath the bed.
But what I love is that this bed, specifically Cliffy's, launches him into the zone.
In the zone.
I hope the boys are ready to start their own family band because Guitar Center is hooking them up. We have 2 Fender guitars, we have a beat maker, we got a keyboard. I don't really know about all this stuff, but I do know the Phantom of the Opera is here. Okay, that's it.
That's it.
That's all I got for you right now.
It's a wrap. This project was pretty special to me, seeing some of the challenges that both Jaamir and Cliffy are facing, and they're doing it with a smile on their face. Definitely inspiring from my end. I definitely wanted to give them a space that they can call home.
I'm really excited for Cliffy and Jaamir to be able to experience these new spaces. I can't wait for the rest of the family to see what we were able to do. From making music to working out to hanging out, we've tackled everything. All we got left to do is bring them home.
You watch these shows from our living room on TV all the time, and you know, we laugh, we cry, but to actually be a part of it and have you guys come out here and see the work that you guys put into it, thank you. Thank you for people, you and people like you.
What's up? How are you guys doing?
George.
Welcome home.
Good to see you.
We wanted to do something special for you guys. You guys are so humble and so gracious to allow us to tell your story and come into your lives.
Awesome.
But what do you say? You guys ready to come home?
We're ready to come home.
Ready.
All right. Welcome home.
Thank you.
Thank you. Whoa.
Oh, Cliff, your pictures.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. The wallpaper.
Wow. He walked into the living room, amazing, just awestruck.
It's beautiful. The wallpaper, the space, it actually looks bigger. Oh, that's funny. Bryce said we got popcorn.
We did, Bryce, how about that there?
Oh no, I'ma cry. To see our photos, you know, placed in a certain way is.
Yes. This is a picture we took, remember we went to the pumpkin patch
in
2020? For the table. I was excited. I was excited to be able to kind of narrate what actually changed and just let them know and see their reaction. You know, once I set the scene, then they will kind of just take in all of the audible sounds and everything.
It's very homey, and I love all the plants. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Oh, this looks fantastic.
Guys, this room is amazing. Walking into the room and just seeing it transformed, it was amazing. Very emotional.
Whoa.
It's nice, right?
Yeah. It was pretty speechless. I mean, I didn't know what to think, but I mean, it was eye-opening, I would say.
When people are watching this, they're gonna be like, eye-opening.
I love the new keyboard. When I get behind a keyboard, the outside world is gone. The outside world no longer has, it just melts away, and all I hear is the music in my ears, the metronome click.
Yeah, we might as well lead them to it.
Well, you know, I didn't want to interrupt.
I'm excited to see like what potential this new gear has to enhance the way I make music, the way it sounds, the process behind it.
For them, I think it feels like home. It feels like a space that's more geared towards them. They live in a world where they have to accept things as they are that may or may not pertain to them. But I think now having that space, that'll be, you know, their getaway.
And they're beautiful.
We've got a hangout area. There's a Fender over there for you to jam out. Just continue to add to your musical arsenal. And then I know that, Jaamir, you're really focused on, like, where am I going to work out, though, George? Like, seriously, like, if you keep walking to the end of the garage, You'll find that there's some weights, some ropes, a yoga mat, in case you need to get your downward dog on.
Thank you so much, guys.
We would add heavier weights, I just couldn't carry them. I'm not that strong.
It was unexpected because you see stuff happen to other people, but you never thought it would happen to you. You know, so grateful and thankful for it.
For someone to come and reach out and say, hey, we see you. This touch of humanity that I don't think they get all the time. So I'm grateful for that. Out of anything is that they are seeing, the world is gonna see them, the world is gonna just see that these are just kids.
I'm gonna try to get through this without being emotional, which I'm failing at.
You got this, you got this.
Oh, now your dad's gonna make us cry.
You watch these shows from our living room on TV all the time, like we've always watched them, and you know, we laugh, we cry, but to actually be a part of it and have you guys come out here and see the work that you guys put into it, and you know, just, you know, everything you guys did, we really appreciate it.
This is why I do it, and when George calls, I can never say no to George.
Thank you. Thank you for you and people like you.
It's an honor to have you guys part of the George Rescue family, to share your story and continue to inspire others and leave people in a better place than we found them. So thank you guys.
It was like excitement, amazement. It hasn't quite fully sunken in yet. Probably when I'm like laying in bed later, like, whoa, that really just happened.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give it the old thumbs up and definitely subscribe so you never miss a video.